People who cannot get over your past are not necessary for your future. When God brings restoration of your reputation, he only restores your reputation in the minds of people that matter. And the text in John 20 is a powerful picture of what I'm trying to preach about. This text gives us an account of an aspect of the resurrection narrative through the eyes of a gentleman named John. John opens in chapter 20 by exposing us to the involvement of two women named Mary. One is Mary, the mother of Jesus. The second is Mary Magdalene. And Mary Magdalene had a questionable reputation, not because she earned it, but because people are petty. There is nothing in the Bible that speaks specifically to what Mary of Magdalene's vice actually was. We know she's from Magdala, which is a city on the southwest portion of Galilee. It was a city notoriously known for prostitution. So because she came from there, some people thought she was involved in that. And she probably walking around like, you don't know me. You don't know me. You talking like you knew me. She's a woman that we know some of the religious elite called a sinner. Because when she gave Jesus an extravagant expression of appreciation in the form of breaking that alabaster box, those that were observing her activity said, if this man, meaning Jesus, were a prophet, then he would know that this woman is a sinner. Jesus, sensing what they are talking about, tells a parable. He says, can I ask y'all a question? They say, sure. He says, so if somebody, I'm paraphrasing, if somebody owes a debt of $7 and then somebody else owes a debt of $7 million and both of their debts get forgiven, who's going to be more grateful? They said the one who has $7 million forgiven. And he says, exactly. He who has been forgiven little loves little. He who has been forgiven much loves much. So what does that do to your ideology that's not based in a healthy theology of hypocrisy? Yeah, because people who don't understand hypocrisy will say Mary Magdalene was a hypocrite. Because how can you be a person that's so imperfect yet so passionate in your praise? But Jesus debunks that myth. He eradicates that ideology. Jesus, in essence, says, I don't know if y'all ready for this. This is not church, this kingdom. Jesus says, she's not a hypocrite because she praising me. She'd be a hypocrite if she didn't. She not praising me because she been good to me. She praising me because I've been good to her. And is there anybody here that's willing to say, I don't praise God because I've been good to him, but somebody give him a I don't deserve it praise. Somebody give him a you look beyond my faults and you saw my needs praise. You up in that church and in front of that screen every Sunday, knowing what we was just doing. That's why I'm in church. That's why I'm in front of this screen. Because if it had not been for the Lord on my side, I'm over my time, but can I have 6 minutes? I got to go. I'm not going to be late. See, I love that she had this. Watch this. She had this. There's this rumor mill, this cloud of a past that seemed to follow her, but it did not alter the way Jesus treated her. He was not swayed or impacted by the opinion of people. He said, I'm going to deal with you based on my experience with you, not based on what people have said about you. And the way Jesus engages this woman teaches us something I think is really significant. People that cannot get over your past are not necessary for your future. Somebody put some fire in this chat. I said people who cannot get over your past are not necessary for your future. When God brings restoration of your reputation, he only restores your reputation in the minds of people that matter. So the people who still tripping about what you did and who you used to be are people that God's not going to use to bless you in your future. But the people that have the power to bless you and the people that have the power to open a door for you are the people that God will start working on their heart, and he'll restore your reputation in the minds of people. That stop trying to convince people to like you who don't need to like you for God to do what he's trying to do in your life. I pray that deliverance sweeps through and emancipation and liberation sweep through this house, and God gives you freedom from what you couldn't get reading books, what you couldn't get with a coach, what you couldn't get with therapy. I pray that God gives you deliverance from the opinion of people. I got 3 minutes. Sit down, please. The text says all the other disciples who supposedly had themselves together deserted Jesus. When it was not popular to be associated with him. Peter denied him. Judas betrayed him. Thomas doubted him. But Mary, you didn't hear what I just said. Mary stayed right there. He was crucified, Jesus was, on a Friday. Sunday morning, Mary texts Mary, Jesus' mother, said, girl, what you doing? You up? She said, yeah, I'm up. She said, have you heard from Peter? She said, no. Have you heard from James and John? They didn't call you? So Jesus' mama say, what you for? Nothing. I'm just saying, can I ask you something? You don't find it odd that they was all up in Jesus' face, running behind Jesus, on boats with Jesus, eating them fish sandwiches with Jesus, and now all of a sudden they can't even call you? They scared to go down to that grave. Girl, I got a little something in my purse. I'm coming to the house and pick you up. We going to the tomb. We're going to the tomb. Because I'm about that life. They scared. I'm not scared. I'm saved, but I'm not soft. We're going to this tomb. Don't tell your neighbor, but just scream out loud. Scream out loud, say, I'm saved, but I'm not soft. The men are afraid. Mary said, girl, I'm coming to pick you up. Let's go.